Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Hive Productions. In this video we are gonna create this beautiful road scene through vector images in Adobe After Effects with the help of camera animation. So let's get started. First of all, I have, as you can see, Adobe After Effects, but I'm using CS6 version, which is a little old, but it's okay, we can make on it. First of all, I'm gonna create my own composition because I'm just going to use the camera. So I will take the composition which high in size, suppose 3000 pixels in width and 720, which is normal height. So my composition will be looking like this. I have already downloaded some images and you can get the link in the description that I have downloaded these buildings and some of the cars and silhouettes. These are also, I'm going to just import them here and just import here. So it's higher in size, so we have to press S for the scale. I'm just going to press S, and these are the scaling. I'm just going to decrease the size, approx I think 23%, I think 24. Alright, so this must be good. I'm just going to make it 3D as well, because if I will create 3D, so I can make it to the backward like this, and then I will increase my scaling. So if I will go to the another view, like if I will go for the 4 view, so I can find out there is my main building sites, suppose in here, and have to decrease some size, 626%. I guess this one is great. Okay, this is okay. Okay, let's come back to first view. So we have already created this buildings, as I have already downloaded, and you will have the link in the description below, so don't worry about that. My second step, because I have already told you that we are going to create the road scene, so definitely we need the road as well, and road is this. Okay, so I'm going to call my road also in high in size, so we have to put down the size 20. I think that will be 26. "24" is enough, fine. So we have to set up this road here. But as you can find out, that's it's a little look like a 2D image on single surface. We have to create them in a 3D, and I'm going to make a rotation, suppose 90%, and I will just going to see how it looks like. So it's not looking like a good model, so we have to rotate them as well. I think that was like 45-degree angles. It looks perfect. Okay, so let's go back to my 4 view and find out where is my image. My image is this, and the backward image is this. So the reason is that we have to create road in front of the building, so we did this. Suppose -45, and the scaling will be 25. "24". Okay, so I'm going to pull this building up, more up, and then I'm just going to set my road something like that. So now as you can see, my road is fixed and my building is fixed. I'm just going to take another layer, which is my background layer, and the background layer will be my, I'm going to give the name is sky layer, and I will apply effect which is called ramp. Ramp is the two colors gradient actually. So it is something like this. I have to go to this point and find out the blue color, something like that, and just turn down the sky layer to the downside, and I need to play with this. So as you can see that I have created this beautiful sky as well, but yet I have some more objects behind the scene, which is something like my clouds, and these are which is called blue and green, and basically they are my cars because I'm just going to use them on the road as I'm traveling. So first of all, I'm going to take my clouds here, and it will ask you, because cloud is the PSD format, so it will ask you that you want this in the form of composition. Yes, of course. And the second one thing that he is asking me, or do you want editable layers or merge layers? So I'm going to select the editable layers because I'm going to edit in the layer, edit the positions, edit the sizing. That's why. So I'm going to select the editable layer and I'm going to take OK. So these are some of my clouds right here on the compositions, and I'm going to double click on this composition. So I'm going to find this style, but unfortunately as you can see that my composition size is too much big in the width, and my size is 3720. So I will go to the layer of clouds and I will edit the size of composition settings. That will be 720 in the height and 3000 in the width. So now we can adjust my sky on some different positions. Okay. Fine. So as you can see, my skies are on different position, but it is a little mistake. As you can see the building, and on the building there's a cloud, so it is impossible because cloud is on the sky. So we have to put your cloud behind the buildings, which is like this, only behind the building. And I'm going to press T for the transparency. I'm going to make somehow it's transparent. Okay. And this cloud is high in size, so I have to pull down the scaling 70% and here. So now it will look like a proper sky in here. Okay, so my next step is just to put down my traffic here. So for the traffic, I have already downloaded some car models. So let me show you my car models, which was, I think that was my car models. These are the different cars which is I have downloaded from a website, and you will find the link in my description. So that's why I have taken this this car. So in the Photoshop, let me show you, I have already edited this car, which was this. Okay, so I have created a shadow, and I have already copied the entire model of the car, but unfortunately I have separated the tires, because when the car is going on the road, so tire already going to be turned or rotate by itself, because someone is driving the car. So these are the layers: front wheel, back wheel, body, and the shadow. So I have saved this as a PSD format, and I'll go in the Adobe After Effects. I'm going to call my car, which is this. The same question it will ask, that you want a composition or you want editable layers. Just press OK and bring your car on the road. Okay, it is, I think, something mistaken, so I'm gonna take my another car, which is a blue car. Okay, so you can see this beautiful car here. I'm gonna make it 3D as well, and just hold it sit here, and I will just decrease the size somehow 70% on the other side, because these are the two lanes. So it will, one we will create from this side and second one we will create from another side. One is going to right to left, sorry, left to right, and second one will be right to left. So the next step is I'm going to double click on the layer of my blue car, and you will find out these different layers: shadow, body, back wheel, and the front wheel. So we have to rotate these wheels. So next step is going to be rotation. So I'm just going to select the front wheel, press R for the rotation, and I will start rotation. So when I will start rotation, it will rotate something different. Why? What is the reason? Because the tire is here, but the center point is here. We have to place the center point in the center of the object. So I'm gonna take it 0, and I will take my pan behind tool, which is called anchor tool as well, and in the 3ds Max we call pivot tool. So I'm gonna select this tool and I will zoom in and put my center point in here. Alright, so if I will rotate, suppose I will take on the 0 frame, I'm going to click and press the key, and on 10 second it will rotate 15 times. So you can find out. Don't get me wrong, because it is the shining on the tire, that's why it is looking like the tire is not on the correct place, but the tire is on the correct place. Okay, so next step, the same step on the back wheel. I'm gonna place my center point of this back wheel here, and the same rotation, press R, give the key, and on 10 second it will move 15 times. That's perfect. So I will come back to my this layer, this composition. I'm gonna give the name of this composition, which is my road composition. So on the 0, press P for the position. I'm gonna click here and take it to the back, and on suppose in 5 seconds it will coming something like this. So if I will play this, so let's see. I think it's getting heavy. Just turn down the quality, if suppose third. See, this car is driving right now. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to bring another car for my second route. So I think I'm going to take green car. Okay, and allow the green car, somehow scale it 80% and press it down this car here. The same thing I'm going to do this, that press P for the position, and the position will be out of the screen, something like that, and near to 6 seconds I will cross this in this way. So if I will see, Okay, so as you can find out, the both cars are coming from the different routes, but the one thing is that the tires are not rotating of this car. What we have to do, we have to go to the green car composition, double click on it, just find out the back wheel center point here, and front wheel center point here. Give the same rotation 0, and on the 10-second it will go. Okay, we have to put 15 times in the blue car. This time we have to put minus 15 times because it is going against of the direction. Okay, press rotation minus 15, and on the 0 it will be 0 as well. So now it is already moving. So if I will see this in the composition, the both cars are going well. Okay, so as I have told you that we are gonna create this road scene with the help of vector image in the Adobe After Effects with camera animation. So the next step is going to be taken through the camera. What am I going to do? I'm just going to take the new composition which half edge size 1280 and 720, and this will be my camera comp. Perfect. And in that camera comp, I'm going to call my road composition. So here it is, my road composition. I have already called it on. So I have to take my camera. Okay, so when I will take the camera, so camera never work on the 2D layer, and so that's why it is also giving me suggestions to convert this into 3D. So I'm going to select my road composition and make it to the 3D layer. So now the camera will work. If I will select the camera, so here is the camera's options are totally activated. I'm going to take my track X and Y camera tool because it's this camera tool, it's controlling the positions of your compositions and position of the object who are 3D. So just take my camera tool. I'm gonna open the options, which is transform options, and I'll apply the key on point of intersect and position on both. And I will just going to take my scene something like this in the beginning, and after 6 seconds it will be something like that. So now if I will play this scene, so my car is going and my second car is going against of this way. So I think this scene is okay with the five seconds. So let's play this scene. Now I'm going to see this. Oh, that's this is great. So I'm just going to play once again. So as you can see, the both of the cars are coming. And furthermore, I'm going to save this file for first time. Camera, and I'll show you my another project which is I have already created before. I have added some more cars in it, like different cars, different environments, and I have already added some birds. As you can find out, these are the birds are flying, so you can add as much as you want. So guys, I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, so subscribe my channel, press the bell icon. Thank you so much.